that wouldn't be a bad place to hide defenses.
Yeah. The issue in itself, as it is still currently, we still have over 200 or so people living around the base. We have a lot of people. A lot of those people are gonna start. A lot of those people are pretty fucking restless too because they want to go back to the waterfront.
We also have not a lot of food.
We're running short on a lot of stuff right now. I'm trying my fucking best to try and keep up with everything. I'm fucking losing traction now.
I've recorded the part that was not on stream.
Point being,
I'll add it to the highlight on Twitch.
And we do like increase our defenses by a lot of different categories. The bigger problem in that sense is the eyes and gaze of it all that's in their back lane.
The gaze.
They're trying to deal with their front lane. You know, they've got the resources. They could just, oh look, your reserves, we found them. And we already had Grey almost completely fucking expose us, and I'm still not over that. I still never will be over that. That was just before you came up too, I'm pretty sure. I will not ever trust Grey. Especially the fact that he's willing to fuck around with so much LF shit. And he's willing to, you know, call a strike in on the front of our fucking base with LF? Yeah, nah.
Hold on. That aside, it sounds like a fucking tart. I agree. At the bare minimum, right, there are additions to our base that are at least needed.
Sorry about the crash, everyone. I couldn't get it fixed.
An actual medical area, somewhere where I can do things like examine some of our people. Like, for instance, we have some people who don't even know what they are. Other people that are chemical mixtures that can't be handled until we know exactly what they are. Things like that.
We've had those problems for a long ass time.
Exactly. These are things that matter. Exactly. If we can get us to a point where by the time they can get one of these suits ready, that all of our people are actually ironclad and ready, we can nip any concerns in the bud by hitting them 5 times as hard. If they wanted a fucking problem, they made one.
Maybe. Maybe. We should try and have another meeting that is with more of us here, probably, I don't know, like Friday or something. Have everyone that is around be there and just fully go over what we have to do, so we can, you know, have everything in order.
Some of us may not be able to be there, so
This is the part of the conversation where Mel has no input and doesn't want to have an input because it's to do specifically with the Enlightened and it's not to do with Lynn.
Get our .coms cleaned up. We just have people upload a little area where they can say what stuff they need. That way, possibly, someone else may already have resources they can actually give to them or direct them so they can get it handled.
Yeah, a little checklist. I like that.
It's not a bad idea. We start hammering that out, we can start punching things out quickly. Which reminds me, I'm going to be...
Not to mention, we have 200 refugees at our disposal. They're all from, what was that place called? Scrap Town? Which is also full of scrappers. They all know exactly what they're doing, just like we do. Let's put these 200 people to work. If we have all of them doing shit with us, we could build up our place in no time. They're living here with us. They're using our defenses, our resources. They may as well pull their own weight. We can fortify ourselves using those people. They're working with us. We're all scrappers here. We're all fighting for one another's protection. We fortify our base. We've got a pretty big workforce to get it done to help us out. It would help speed things up a good bit as far as like building the actual location up itself goes. The more intertwined stuff dealing with personal issues, we can leave that to we actual industrial scrappers. But we can't worry about Leap Foundry bearing down on us because we look too prepared forever. Because currently, in our present state, we're not doing well enough, right? Ball has already decided to start picking away at us. So is this other common people. The point is, if we sit here forever and decide that we're not worth upgrading ourselves and readying our defenses because we'll look too big and bad, we're always going to be at the very bottom of the barrel and get stomped on. Derek brought us here, yes, because it was a more residential looking area, but you know what? Times have changed, and so too has our needs. If we need to fortify ourselves so we and the 200 other refugees we have can survive properly, then so be it. We gotta do what we gotta do. In addition, a final note, if we're worried about defenses looking too big, I suppose we could try and learn a thing or two from our neighbors. Those bug people, I think they tunnel underground, I heard. They probably know a thing or two about building underground. Why don't we just build underground? We don't have to look really imposing on the surface, but we can have plenty of shit going on underneath that nobody sees. That's my general thought, anyway.
Bite, then 48.
Okay. Alright. So, as I do think that is actually a really good idea, and I do genuinely think that is a really good idea. It is a good idea. There is a big overlying issue with that idea. A lot of the refugees that we took and the ones that we could actually get out are kids, mothers, old people, people who aren't combative, nor are actually, well, they're a lot of them are farmers. A lot of them are farmers. A lot of them are people who like maintain clothing and stuff like that. Not a lot of them are combative. And not only that, but we're probably going to be talking about maybe 60 at most when it comes to actually being able to do the mechanical work out of the 200. Which is
a number.
it's just
Hold on, Mercer. 48 wanted to say something.
Well, the people anyway, 200 mothers and children now, and older people all have different skills. You could still make them do stuff. I'm sure one of them is going to figure out how to grow something in artificial light, but the thing I wanted to suggest is I could write up some stuff about some not so threatening looking traps. I'm sure I can make something out of what we got and just put them on the walls.
Yeah. Look, when I was prefacing their skills and their stuff, a lot of them are trying to survive and gathering resources in the nature of, like, farms, crops, in the regards of mushrooms and fungi.
Have a hard time with that industrial.
Basically nothing. We've got
Hi,
a lot
Cody.
of resources in those regards that we're slowly starting to get back up again, but the problem is these people are not in their environment. And not only that, they've lost all of their resources. So them gaining back their resources is going to be a bit difficult, a bit hard. Now, yeah, some of them do actually in fact have some pretty good skills, like for instance, making clothes being durable with Kevlar. That's one of the things that we have accessible to us. We have accessible to multiple things. We can turn that into a trap if necessary. I'm just worried about them because I've known them for years. I know what they're capable of and what they're willing to do. We'll need to motivate them if we want to do that.
I think
Otherwise,
dying's a pretty good motivator. Not dying.
She wants to make sure that she can go ahead with the plan. I mean, she's gonna do it anyway, but
Figure it out. A machine can't work without it being oiled. And if the oil doesn't run, it won't go.
mustard.
On the topic of reinforcement of our place of residence, if these assassins are using magic, we should probably include that in our list of things that need to be done. We need some way of deterring more than detect this sort of thing. Which is easier
We can figure that out. It's another good thing to add to the list for sure. But ultimately, I don't think we're running a big-ass nursing home for all the elderly and children. I do hear what you're saying, Vite, don't get me wrong, but I definitely agree with what 48 said. Everyone, young, old, and the in-between, all have their uses and skill sets somewhere. And another thing, if they're not willing to pull their weight, then maybe they gotta go to the charity or something. Look, we're all working together to try and survive here. If they're deciding they're gonna cross their arms and turn away from us because they don't want to help us help them, help all of the scrappers, considering we're all looking for the same thing here, which is survival, right? Then keeping them around isn't helping us. They're dead weight. I'm not saying execute them, and I'm not saying throw them to the wolves. Give them to the charity, if anything. Right, no, I wanted to cover my ass is what I'm saying. I don't want anyone to think that I want to just get rid of anyone who's not going to help us, but also, if they're just going to be an open mouth, we can't do anything with that if they're not going to work with us.
The more that we talk about this, the more it's starting to sound like we all kind of want something. Scrappers have always been a faction. People who the rest of the world gave up on, and we had no other option to feed our families, take care of our people. We never really unified. As close as we ever got was just roaming gangs, killing anyone who we had, but ever since groups like the Enlightened cropped up, we don't really need a faction, we need a community. We have a lot of people. Turning them away would just go against the exact reason why the Enlightened even came to be. They were supposed to be different. We're supposed to just ask questions. It maybe for once not aim the gun at those of us who are made of metal, even though I have feelings towards all of it because of my own history. Meeting Oakley, maybe I kind of get it. We need to give these people a community. We need to stop acting like we're just nothing more than a bunch of nobody people with guns and anger and vitriol, and start doing the exact thing that Derek should have done fucking centuries ago. Give these people a home. We've been giving them something, we do it more. It's a joke, he's an old man, but we get together with these people.
Damn. Hi, Veggie.
Things like, once again, farming and
Nothing
stuff
worked,
like
I just had to wait.
Industrial has a lot of dead place and whatnot, but we can get things like soil. There's a lot of people out there who will gladly give us things that we've just never asked for because goddamn we're so fucking hyper focused on if anyone helps us, we're no longer scrappers. Well, fuck that. I hate being this. We need to be something more so shit like this doesn't happen. So we're not fending every single day to get fucking food for the millisecond. We have things that we could do. We have areas that we could use. It's time that we do that. We get together with these people. We build. It's what we do. Last I fucking checked, or what? Can you just shoot a gun, Will? Use a hammer?
I don't fucking know. I used industrial equipment. I can fucking operate that shit.
You
like
do
nobody's
something with that
business.
fucking armor other than just shoot a gun? You pick up some heavy shit?
Plenty.
For scrappers,
You're teleporting
for
around, you
factory
can get out.
workers.
There you go. It's time we start fucking doing that. When we get back, Lynn, we change shit. We should have done from the fucking beginning.
I was here for the whole community.
Okay.
The only
Okay.
concern I have is that a community is fueled by its people. If the people of Scraptown are really so adverse to helping us, as Bite seems to say they
That's not too bad.
It's not that
Sorry.
they can't. This is the problem.
This is
48's been wanting to talk for a while. Can we let her? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. But, I mean, I get what Mercy's trying to say, but right now, this community, the Enlightened, are being attacked on a daily. Having that many people who can't do much, giving them to someone safer for the time being, would be healthier for this community to do better.
Well, there has been talks about finding them a new home at some point, somewhere in Waterfront, some ruins or something in the sewers or whatever. Just don't know when that is gonna be.
Well, you're right. It's gonna be hard, especially with our community, but once again, there's things that they could do that could directly benefit us. Food is still a pretty common fucking issue that we're having all the time.
Keep the people
About
who
that.
benefit, but take the people who can't do much. give them somewhere safe to be. Yeah.
Recently, Toku Odar came to the base to make a deal.
What was that?
He is willing to give us 2 pallets of canned food for, in exchange, 2 pallets of metal they can use to make armor. Pretty simple deal, we have plenty of it. He used to be the leader of the... Used to be. He's not anymore, but yes, he's affiliated to them. Yes, it's a weird thing. Anyway, it's a gang in D0, just whatever. Some fucker came in, he can give us food. That's what I'm trying to fucking say.
Right.
Santa knows about it.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We'll dismantle some stuff that we normally do.
I'm gonna go and keep working on these blueprints. William, find me at some point. Where the fuck do I leave? What?
I'm sorry.
I'm never not gonna press you on this shit. You're one of the first people that I met. I give a shit about you. You and Lou. Alright, you're a pain in the fucking ass. But you get shit done.
Yeah,
Keep doing what you're doing.
yeah. Thanks. I'll, just send me a message if you need something.
I'm really hankering for a smoke right now.
Yeah.
Understandable. I'm gonna start banding together with some of the people that are out there, some freeloaders.
Oh wait, I have an out of character toggle now.
Getting some stuff in order.
Here you go. Would you look at that?
Using some of my just me and a few maps that I have to see if I can't pin down some old.
I forgot I had that.
There's a surprisingly large amount of bunkers out there. People who are like doomsayers and shit that are a real stockpile, but nobody owns them anymore. Oh, and I would love to get my hands on some sweet fusion cores.
There's all of those. There's actually, you should start talking to Cupcake, I reckon.
Who the fuck is Cupcake? Who the fuck names themselves Cupcake?
Well, they didn't work. It wasn't really their choice, I think. I'm not sure, but
Who names
point
someone
being,
else Cupcake?
a fucking psycho scientist. Cupcake is
Adorable? Are they like this cute little thing with a bow tie? Because if they're not,
they're a horrific, ginormous,
They look like a tall
superhuman.
monster lady.
Yeah.
is this some kind of sick joke?
I'm not joking to you. I'm 100% serious, Jeff.
Dude, what the fuck? That's like go. Your name's just Cuddles. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well,
The whole fucking city's gone in smoke.
They're pretty smart too.
I love 38. She's so pretty.
Lord, keep me from judgment.
When we get to see her, that is.
Specifically the House of Powder. We've got a fuck ton of resources that we can utilize, and if there's one thing they're pretty good at is finding shit underground. This is the last couple of decades.
Yeah,
fucking hell,
he's very angry.
fucking skirming around the bottom of the goddamn city, making tunnels and shit with the hive.
This is the right
So,
fucking choice.
Okay. Did
Me
you
too,
get
buddy.
in contact with the fucking baker's dozen?
yeah, dude.
Okay, what's their contact? That's like naming some fucking alien type beer or something.
I fucking hear that laugh, bro! I hear that fucking laugh! I heard this! Yes, I did! Yes,
Give me the
the fuck I
contact,
did!
dickhead.
Listen, look behind you!
Oh my god.
No, and now you're gonna try and play tricks on me, whatever, bud. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Vegas, see if I can scrounge up some old Brotherhood of Steel maps. You all take care. Wait, 48, why are you here? Are you with us now, or?
Yeah, she's here. She's bled with us actively, so yes, at this point.
Well, I mean, look, anyone can bleed for us. I just didn't know if you decided it would be official. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I won't crush you. Pleasure to have you with us.
Yeah. Mel is stressed out very clearly from all this.
But there's one thing she's not, and it's completely irrational. She's thinking about this like very fucking thoughtfully. That's the one guarantee that I can give about Mel mentally at the moment. Is that she is thinking.
I don't like this, and I am barely holding it together, and I barely did not start yelling and screaming and punching people.
Punch Mel, I dare you.
I don't want to do this, and I still don't trust it. But we don't have another fucking
We don't need a good plan. We need a plan that works.
Yeah, might as well.
Whoa.
Cops down.
Oh my god!
I love watching all fucking. I just came back from getting my hair done too.
Did it go up?
I jumped in. Yeah, my hair looks really cute now.
Hell yeah.
Balls. I'm going to.
I'll just show you.
Ay, ay, ay.
I would have been shot. It would have been PvP. Rub around. The Saru had to fucking.
I thought of so many ways to make traps.
Other people, not just me.
No, she did. She messaged Foxhound too.
It went better than I thought,
To make traps, it's not even funny.
but
She
yeah.
only messaged people who are made out of pure data because that would be the easiest for her to get a connection to.
I didn't get shit.
From a date. Yeah, because you're not pure
Yeah, because I'm not data.
She's on drugs right now. Like, she can barely...
But it's just like, I'm getting a
She's
transmission.
so high. She's like,
I'm on that good shit.
is it good shit?
Just the antenna, okay. Where's it
Just
coming
the antenna.
I posted it in y'all's OOC notes. Just a reminder for everyone. The bulk vault's only been around for a year and a half.
I think the person you need to clarify that
The
too is
bulk
the
vault's only
presso.
been around a year and a half.
I think you need to
Yeah,
clarify
they only might have been
because he
around for a
stated
year and a
out
half. Their
loud-
people have been around. Specifically, the people and their skills, their talents have been around for years.
Racism has been around for a long time. It's like cults have always been
Yeah, because the
around.
presso said that they've been fighting them like his whole life, and I was like, I think they've only been here for a year. You might need to clarify that.
Yeah.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, so-
Fuck you.
So who wants to know what it did? Dude, it's so fucked. The weapon's gonna be so fucked.
Right?
Yeah.
I literally just looked it up.
Okay.
It's gonna be radiation.
I'm gonna become corporeal. This isn't the model. This is just her regular model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's why Byte's saying like when Byte says the experience. that's what
You.
Byte is.
Come here. The weapon type? Ionizing radiation.
Oh my fucking god. no.
Exactly.
Oh my god. This is. Oh my god. He's going to fucking crash out. He's like.
But,
What do you mean?
but, she'll say this, you have to admit that it's something that no one uses for a good goddamn reason. That's why
Yes,
they won't
let's
think
not-
of it.
Oh
As
my
much as I hate to say it. Yeah.
He was. yeah,
Radiation.
he was- oh my god.
The radiation will kill you. I think
Yeah.
it's
Radiation will just actively kill you.
Fudge.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
I'm ending my stream on this. This is the screen I'm ending my stream on.